The UK, Australia and Canada have announced they're recognising a Palestinian state. British Prime Minister Keir Starmer says while hope for a two-state solution is fading, the world cannot let the light go out. More countries will be making formal declarations acknowledging Palestinian statehood at the UN General Assembly. France and Saudi Arabia will co-chair meetings on a two-state solution at the summit from Monday. Well, Afzal Khan is a UK Member of Parliament for the governing Labour Party. He joins us from London. Good of you to be with us. Presumably, you'd welcome this move. It would have been popular within the Labour Party and a long time coming, you'd think, I would assume.
I think you're spot on. It is something which was long overdue as far as I'm concerned, and large section of the Labour Party, many other parliamentarians in the Parliament had been asking for this, and I'm pleased that the government has today made that announcement. But we must also acknowledge the fact that we will be something like 150th country. So it was long overdue. So one has to say better late than never.
Is this enough, do you think? Has the Prime Minister gone far enough to help the cause of Palestinian statehood and peace?
No, I wouldn't say that's far enough. I think it's a start. The key point at the heart of all this is the dispute, which is a two-state solution, which the world community accepts. And it's this that we need to go for. And on the ground itself, we are seeing day in, day out, killing of the innocent people. So we need to see that immediate ceasefire. We need to see the food getting through. We need to see the international law being applied. And we need to make sure that ultimately we have a better Middle East. And for that, we clearly need to maintain this pressure.
What would you like to see Prime Minister Keir Starmer do next in order to influence events, as you suggest, in order to bring pressure to bear on the Israeli government to bring about peace?
I think at the heart of this issue now is clear that almost most of the world are in one place. We see this again and again in the UN. We see in the Security Council with today's decision, with the France coming on board, that we'll see that 4 of the permanent members of the Security Council are on one side. So you're left with one, and that is America. America needs to play its part. Otherwise, America itself will be isolated. And what the Keir needs to do, the Prime Minister, he needs to carry on with helping to build this coalition across the world in order to get America too in the right place so that we have the respect for the UN. Otherwise, this UN itself, I think the credibility is at stake. And we need to then carry on from our side to pile the pressure on Israel that, look, the solution for the people of Israel, people of Palestine, is the two-state solution, and we need to work towards that.
But how? How would he go about applying this pressure? We know that Keir Starmer has a good relationship with Donald Trump. We've just seen a state visit. Donald Trump's second to the United Kingdom, again, lavishing the Prime Minister with praise. But we also know Donald Trump, of course, is very much against these recognitions by countries like the UK, France and others of the state of Palestine. He thinks it's counterproductive. He thinks it's a reward for Hamas. How does Keir Starmer go about persuading him to change his mind?
Well, by keep on talking. By building that relationship with President Trump, that I think will help. And then I think for them in America itself, you can see the pressure that is developing. And I'm sure people around Donald Trump, there's advisors who can also see which way the wind is blowing. And that they cannot carry on standing alone behind Israel when all these international laws are being broken, when we're seeing a genocide happening, when we're seeing this war crimes happening, when we're seeing starvation using as a weapon. Clearly, this is not good for the world order.
Has the Prime Minister, do you think, salvaged some of the lost capital over the Palestinian question since his election last summer? The enormous build-up of pressure, particularly on the left of the Labour Party, for him to do more and quicker over Palestine has lost him a great deal of political capital. Has he done enough now to salvage some of that?
I think we can see from the Labour government coming into power that systematically they've been moving in the right direction, and there is so much evidence of that. And today, by recognizing, they're also filling their manifesto as well, which I think, again, is good. But the ground reality is the innocent Palestinians are today being killed. They are being starved. International laws are being broken. So we, as an international community, including Britain, has a role to play. We need to carry on with this journey, carry on mounting this pressure on Israel, and trying to persuade America to do the same.
Afzal Khan, a Labour MP in the United Kingdom, very many thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Don't miss out. Get the full picture. Subscribe to Al Jazeera for reliable news, expert insight. Like, share, stay ahead.